for this week is what I'm going to do is cover the vertical outward block and the execution of it and some things that can help enhance that block and the principle of double factoring behind it. First I'm going to start off by going through the block and how I do the vertical outward block. Now I'll take this from a training horse just so you can see the action, how the hips work with the motion. I'll be doing the right. My right arm comes across my body, my hip rotates, right arm comes across the body, palm face down, like as if I were punching off to the side. And as my hip rotates back the opposite direction, my arm's still traveling this direction, it's going to snap and bring my arm back and across. And now as my arm comes across, here my fist is rotating. As my fist rotates, it's going to anchor my elbow coming across into the outside, stopping about level into my shoulder. So the action, if I do the action at full speed, is like so. So snap, bang, cross, and back. Now, if you look at the action in reverse, just the opposite. So to double factor it, okay, I'm using reverse action. Now, talking about double factoring. A lot of people double factor in different ways, but the way I'm going to do this double factor is that when I do the vertical outward block, that is the priority, #1 block, and I do not want to impede the flow of speed or power with that block by inserting my double factor action, okay? A lot of times people will do this way, block, different, and that is fine, that's a double factor, but it's changing the priority of the block. So if I go outward block, and then I double factor with an inward block, that's fine, but now I'm going inward first, outward second, okay? If I turn my hand in to do an inward block, I'm going to anchor this elbow, which is going to be contradictory to the action of my outward, okay? So as I double factor the block, my left is going to come across, rotating palm face down. That allows my elbow to be up. My arm's on an angle, so it comes across catching in my path where the punch would be coming to block, just in case. And I'm still going through the action, so I don't impede the action of my vertical outward. It's still the top priority when I block. Okay? So, once again, do not want to impede that action. I want this to be just like it was by itself. Just like I was blocking by myself or by itself, and then I add that in, and it doesn't change it. Now, little tip to add to the block. I'm going to use Mr. Day. This is going to be my partner here. Okay. Now this will work for an outside action. If you're blocking the outside of a person's arm with your outward block, let's take it slow first. You got the punch, a punch coming into your nose. Okay. Now as I double factor block here, okay, look at the block by itself. All right. Now, as I double factor this action, let's say I'm a little bit slow with my outward block, I need to cover this hole here. What I'm going to do as I come back with my block, my fingertips are going to hook at the wrist and catch a braking action as I come out. Okay? So as I drop, I'm going to catch and block and break at the same time. Now obviously this is going to be an outside action. This will work if it was an inside block here. I'm not going to have that same action. Okay? It'll be a little different. So once again, accompanying the double factor of your left coming across as your fingers hooking, catching the wrist, as your opposite hand comes back. So once again, as the punch comes here, I catch, block, and break same time. Okay? Thank you, Mr. Day. And that is your tip of the week.